So people always ask me, Miss Ince, how do we know that what you're telling us actually really happens? Like, how do historians know? How do you know? How am I supposed to know? Well, we know through sources, okay? Sources are written records, and that's how we know history happened. So something happens, people write it down, okay? So that's how we know things happen. Every part of history that we know of has been written down somewhere, and that's how we know. So there are two types of sources that you need to know about. The first of which is a primary source, and that actually comes from the event. So if we are talking about the first day at Mountain Island Charter School on its new campus, we would look at journal entries or photographs from the first day. We could take first-hand accounts, like maybe we could interview you as you were coming in the building, or interview your parents as they were sitting in car line. Those would be primary sources because they are coming from the event, okay? Now the problem with primary sources is that sometimes they can get a little muddled. So what Mr. Byram has to say about the first day at Mountain Island Charter School and what you have to say about Mountain Island Charter School on its first day is going to be very different. They're both primary sources, but they have a little bias, which we'll talk about tomorrow, but make sure that you write that down. But that is the problem with primary sources, okay? The secondary source is after the event. So let's say that you told your grandma about your first day at Mountain Island Charter School on its new campus, and then your grandpa interviewed all of her grandkids about the first day at Mountain Island Charter School, and she compiled like a blog entry for all of her fabulous blog readers and said, listen to all the cool things that my kids or my grandkids did at school today at Mountain Island Charter on its first day on its brand new campus. Okay, because she's compiling primary sources, she is creating a secondary source, okay? So her putting together, collecting all the data from primary sources, which would be you guys, and compiling it into a blog entry would make that blog entry a secondary source. Okay, secondary sources happen after the event. They include encyclopedias, textbooks, any reports, like let's say that I assign you to do a report on Adolf Hitler. All of the information that you put into your report would hopefully come from primary sources, but your report would be a secondary source, okay? If you have any questions, write them down. You can email me or ask me tomorrow. Thanks.